Morning. My name is Ifiemi Andrew. Well, the power sector has been one that has, in recent times, made headlines. I wouldn't say recent times. It's been a major focus in this country for as long as anyone can remember. And in recent times, the Gencos have had it really tough with Nigerians, labor, the government, and there are many people who don't understand really what the problems are or how the system works. Well, today on the show, we are going to have a conversation with the CEO and Executive Secretary, Association of Power Generation Companies. Dr. Joy Ogaji is joining us this morning on the Morning Crossfire. Madam, good morning to you and thank you for making out time to be with us on the show.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, Nigeria.
Great to have you. How's Abuja and how's the power industry?
Abuja is fine. Amatan is blowing very hard. I don't know if River State you are experiencing.
Unfortunately, we would pay any amount to get a little bit of Hamatan, just a little, but unfortunately,
oh dear,
it's not possible.
We have excess here.
All right. The power sector. Recently, there's been several conversations around what's happening in the power sector, especially as it concerns Gencos. I mean, if you look at how many times we've had grid collapses and so on and so forth, many have begun to question what exactly is the problem. But let's start with the good part. If you can share with us some of the new developments, if there are any, within the power sector as it concerns Gencos.
New development. The only new development is that our debt has increased and is swelling every month. It's currently accumulating at a rate of 200 billion per month. So by the end of February, another 200 billion would have accumulated, bringing it to about 6.8 by the end of this month. It will be 6.8 trillion.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. Hold on. When you say debt, who is owing who?
Okay, thank you. I think for clarity, let me explain the way the power sector is designed. On the 1st of November 2013, the Nigerian power sector was privatized and unbundled. Now, what do I mean? Prior to that date, everything was vertically integrated. Vertical integration meaning that NEPA or PACN, as the case may be, was responsible for power generation, distribution, and transmission. But on the 1st of November 2013, these three elements were broken and given to three different agencies.
Okay.
The generation assets were sold to investors called the Gencos or generation companies. And then the distribution company, numbering 11 discos, were sold to individual distribution companies, one of which is located in River State, being the Port Harcourt Electricity Distribution Company, PHCDC. Now, for the one for Abuja, is Abuja Disco, and as the case may be, 11. So the generation companies, on that day, 6 of them were sold to private owners. Now, transmission companies remain with government 100%.
Okay.
Government refused to privatize it, so it's still in government hands. And that is the three segments. And the generation companies in buying the assets were not confident that the distribution company can pay their bill, because from PACN days, they have a penchant of taking power and not paying for it. So the investors requested that no, they don't want to deal with this cost. They want a sovereign guarantee or a guarantee that will be on their books, that if they don't pay, somebody will be paying for them. So government set up an agency called MBET, Nigerian Bulk Electricity Bulk Trader. So MBET was established, and MBET is the one that buys power from the Gencos and sells to the discos. Now, the irony of MBET is that when MBET buys power from us, he buys on credit and sells to the discos with an expectation that the discos will pay in full. But that has not happened from 1st of November 2013.
I wish we could have the disco rep of the disco respond to this, because I mean, from what you've just analyzed, what you are avoiding is where you are now. You were avoiding being owed, and now you are being owed
Yes,
by the government,
absolutely.
technically.
Yes, absolutely. The only difference is that we are owed by the government and not DISCO. So if you were, I am not bothered. Maybe another day you can bring on the DISCO. If possible, bring the transmission company. Let three of us talk. So that
I would see if we
Nigerians,
can work that out. I'll speak with the team while we're on, if we can have any of them online or something, so that we have a more
no
robust
problem.
conversation. However, I'd like to understand this critically. So you generate the powers, the agency
Yes,
set up by government buys it from you on credit
yes,
and sells
yes,
to the disco to distribute.